John Murdoch, a tall and imposing figure, looks rather like Rutger Hauer's older brother. Ray Eldon, Bruce nature. Debbie, a gum-chewing and nail-filing secretary. The setting is a cold, impersonal, and nondescript room filled with several drab plastic chairs and a modern-looking desk. Murdoch sits quietly in a chair, almost as if meditating. Eldon paces around the room impatiently, wiping his forehead with a handkerchief. Debbie sits behind the desk, looking bored.
What a peculiar place this is. Well, I mean, don't you want to know where we are?
Not particularly. And will you please quit pacing, my friend? It's very irritating.
Eldon flops down in a chair. He sits for a minute, and unable to bear it, stands back up.
Okay, well, I don't know what your problem is, but I intend to do something about this.
Eldon marches over to Debbie.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I don't know where I am or what sort of operation you're running here, but one thing I do know is that I want out of here.
You can go on when your paperwork is ready.
Paperwork? What paperwork? I don't have any paperwork.
Jeez, mortals come unprepared these days, not even with a drachma for the tongue for the fairy. Look, hun, you gotta wait your turn like every other soul who comes through here. With all the backup, it might take 2 or 3 centuries to get you through to the afterlife.
Oh, 2 or 3 centuries? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
She goes back to filing her nails.
Listen!
He looks at her name tag.
Debbie. Look, I don't know how I got stuck in this movie bit or what sort of sick game you're playing or what this talk about the afterlife is, but I have my rights, and if you don't let me out right this instant, you will be hearing from my lawyer in a heartbeat.
Please, my dear friend, do sit down.
You're embarrassing yourself. Oh. And who are you?
I suppose it doesn't matter now, does it?
Now, what is that remark supposed to be?
Are you really so thick-headed that you haven't realized?
Realize what exactly?
Where you are.
Well, please enlighten me. Your explanation ought to be better than the kook over there.
A place between life and death. A place which only exists between 2 worlds, where you exist as neither one thing or another.
Holy crap, I am surrounded by crazy people. You're telling me, what, I'm in some sort of limbo, like some sort of purgatory?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
No, you are a laugh, buddy. You're a real riot. Look, I don't know what sort of cockamamie story you two are trying to pull on me, but I'm sick and tired of it. And even if this whole afterlife thing is true, which I assure you it's not, it wouldn't look like the damn DMV.
And what would it look like?
Oh, I don't know. Fire, tortured souls? How the hell should I know? Look, this is all a joke. Isn't it?
My dear friend.
Stop calling me that! It's pretentious. Look, I'm Eldon, Ray Eldon, executive at Wilson Son Advertising Agency. Or at least I was until...
Until what?
I don't remember. I was driving home. It was a long day at the office, and I was pissed off. I was trying to get home. I was speeding down the bridge, and this tractor trailer pulled into my lane. I tried to get out of the way. I remember it clearly. Feeling of fall.
Eldon sits down next to Murdoch, head in his hands.
Sweet Jesus. Maybe I am dead.
That's the spirit, my boy! Embrace it, because no matter what you do, you're stuck here. And there's not a thing you can do about it.
Dead? I can't be dead. I was alive just last week.
Tough beans. So they say.
Well, so this is it. What? All hope is lost. The end, the grand finale, just you and me stuck in this hellhole for the next 3 centuries, just stagnating and being forgotten.
Better get used to twiddling your thumbs then.
How can you possibly be calm about this? What force possibly could have driven you to accept death so willingly?
Hey, buddy, pipe down, will ya?
You're just a coward, this one.
No, Ray. I am not a coward. I am a pragmatist. I don't want to be here any more than you do. But the fact that doesn't seem to be getting through your thick, pompous skull is that we are dead. And dead is fine. Dead is dead. Your flashy smile, your executive handshake, your pushy, impatient attitude, it is all useless here. It doesn't matter if you were voted 5th grade class president, or if you enjoy the cinema of Woody Allen, because here you are nobody. I've done some things in my life that I'm not proud of, as have you. And my guess is that we'll all have hell to pay. The only difference between you and me is that I am willing to accept the cards that fate has dealt, while you cling to the last shreds of the illusion that was your life. You think that man has such great strength, such great power, that he is the master of his fate. And that, my friend, is where you are sorely mistaken.
Eldon stands up and wanders to the edge of the stage, staring into the distance.
It's a strange feeling. Falling, I couldn't help thinking that falling is so strange because no matter what you do, your fate is already been sealed. Your life is taken right out of your hands. You know, you're in control your whole life. When you go to college, when you marry, hell, even what you have for breakfast. When I worked at the agency, I had my clients in the palm of my hand. I could get them to fork over as much dough as I wanted. I said jump. They said how high. I was the decision maker. Then when I was falling, it wasn't up to me anymore. It was up to the car, and the river, gravity. Maybe you're right. We ought to sit back and enjoy the ride. Maybe we ought to just let go.
End of play.